Hey guys, what's up? 7Stop here. Today I'm going to be talking about how to connect to Japanese Netflix. And no, it is not impossible. It is actually fairly easy to do. And this is in response to all of those, Netflix has been putting in all of those things, all of those measures to prevent people from using VPNs to connect. But this circumvents that. And it's way more reliable than any of the paid VPNs. All these VPNs that they telling you like they can bypass Netflix, it's all nonsense. None of it works. At least not reliably. It may work sometimes, but not reliably, and usually has very poor quality. And this works much better. Now I know you can also set up like a personal VPN or something. I don't know how to do that. This is just for your average person who doesn't do that. And this is something that anyone can use, and it's fairly simple. So I'm going to be explaining that in this video. Alright, so first you're going to want to go to this website, vpngate.net. Now, you might have already seen this or heard of it. A lot of people have. This is like an add-on plugin of SoftEther VPN. And it basically connects you to, I believe, I'm not an expert in this stuff, but like OpenVPN servers or something. I think they're like public VPN servers online. You're basically connecting to some random dude's computer most of the time. And so the people who made this are really epic, because you can use this to connect to residential IP addresses, and you can use Netflix on that normally, right? And there's usually a lot of servers on here, and there's a lot of countries you can connect to. So it's really useful. So this is the website. I'll put a link in the description just to the download. But this is the one you want to download, and you can just download this. It has Japanese, English, and Chinese, whatever. I'm not going to go through the install process because I hope you know how to install a program. I'll say that much. And also, I don't know how to do this on a mobile device. There's probably a way, but I don't know how to do it. I'm pretty sure the only thing that's really confusing about this install process is there's going to be a part where it's like something about some extra tools or something. You don't need to install any extra stuff. You can just install the base version and it works fine. So now we're going to start up the program. I have it right here. I think there's going to be some little pop-ups when you first use it, but you should be able to get through it fine, I hope. And this is what comes up. Mine is in English right now. I'm not really sure. Can't really remember why I put it in English. All you got to do is click this VPNGate public VPN relay servers, and then you're going to try and find a server that works with Netflix. Now, this is the most reliable method other than creating your own VPN server to connect to Japanese Netflix, but that doesn't mean it comes with its own issues. And something I'd like to do in the future is develop a plugin or a version of the software where it accesses a database of IPs that work with Japanese Netflix and then highlights those or something. But right now, you have to manually do this, which can be a pain, I will admit. And so what you're going to need to do is, let's just pull up a window here, type in Netflix, and then you can basically see Netflix. Awesome. This is just American Netflix. So we're going to try and connect to a server that works. So first, you've got to check the operator names, right? All these servers that are like coming from this college don't work. None of this work. And so a lot of people go into the software and they expect it to work because people say, oh, this is how you do it, and they don't know how to get a server that works, and they try to click this school, and then it doesn't work because you can't connect to this school and access Japanese Netflix. And then you want to look at stuff like how many logins it has. Like if it has a ton of logins, then it might have been noticed by Netflix already and blocked. So we're just going to try this one, and you can just use TCP and connect to it. So we got a connection. Now, you may not always get a connection that easily, and if you don't, just keep trying. And sometimes it could maybe get bricked where you just can't get a connection to anything. Restart your computer. But usually it doesn't take that long. Usually you can get it pretty quick. So let's test and see if this IP works. So this user only had 16,000 logins, but it looks like this one doesn't work. So we'll try another one. We're going to disconnect and try another one. So you keep trying until you find one that works. And usually there's a couple that work at least in here somewhere. Let's try this one. That's a SoftBank, so that doesn't work. The ones labeled SoftBank usually don't work. Let's try this one. Alright, so I found one that works. And yeah, it can take a while. I'm not going to lie. It can take a while. But you can also get pretty lucky and just find one first try as well. So it goes either way. But if you want to connect to Japanese Netflix, this is pretty much the only way that I've found that's really effective. Like even top tier VPNs usually don't work, or they work like only every other day. Like ExpressVPN and NordVPN, I've tried both. They are not very reliable, unfortunately. But this method, you're pretty much guaranteed, if you keep looking, you will find at least one that works eventually. So I got one that works, and now I'm connected to Japanese Netflix. And actually I did end up rebooting, and it worked. So sometimes you just got to do that. Unfortunately, there is some hoops to jump through, but this does work, and you can pretty much get a connection anytime, as I said. So I hope this is useful to you. Oh, and by the way, there's other things that people say, like I think servers with less uptime have a higher chance of working or something like that. I don't really know. A lot of the times I'm just clicking random servers until I find one, but it'll work if you keep looking. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.